This is Carruth at Portland Natural Health. I'm going to do a cupping demonstration for you guys on my lovely model here, Liz. For those of you who have not had cupping done before or seen it, it's pretty amazing. It's an old therapy that uses suction to move blood and qi in the body, to activate the lymph system, enhance detoxification. It gets a lot of systems going in the body in a really unique way. So I'm going to do some cupping on Liz's back, and I'm going to put a little coconut oil on her. This is to help the cups slide nice and smoothly. There's lots of different ways you can use cupping. Today I'm going to do some slide cupping and then a little bit of stationary cupping. So I'm going to move cups on her and then leave them sit for a couple minutes. Okay. So today I'm going to use manual cups with a little suction pump. So this is a plastic cup. It has a little release valve on the top. I'm going to put one on her back. First cup's going, Liz. Do a couple pumps to create a little suction there. You can see her skin being lifted up. And then I'm just going to slide it really gently along her meridians and along her muscle pathways. So I use cupping really frequently in my practice. I use it a lot for local pain, so for back pain, neck pain. You can use it on the arms, legs, you can use it all over. I do a lot of neck and back cupping in particular. It's great for pain, it's great for headaches, it's great for tight muscles. So physically, it's a neat therapy. Emotionally, it's a big release, so I use it a lot for stress, anxiety, PMS, poor sleep. It just gets a lot of things moving in the body and helps us release anything that we're holding on to deep down in the body. Got a big knot right here. Is this okay?
Yeah, it's okay. It's a little tender, but I can handle it.
Okay. I can loosen it a little bit. That's the beauty of these plastic cups. They're really easy to adjust the suction on. Is that a little better?
Thank you.
Yeah. And so a lot of you have probably seen the marks that are left after cupping. They tend to be big, red, circular hickey marks that look kind of freaky to people. And they really are hickeys versus bruising. So they're not painful like people expect. You can do all degrees of cupping where it can be really tight and have a lot of suction and be really unpleasant if you crank it up. Or you can do really gentle, light cupping. I often do cupping on people that are sick with respiratory issues, where I want to open up their lungs and get things moving. And in situations like that, where you're working with a deficient person, somebody that's sick, somebody that has cancer, somebody whose system is just not quite up to par, you do really light cupping, and it's just as effective in a different way. So it's a really diverse therapy, and it's a comfortable therapy. It doesn't have to be painful, and the bruises that you see, or the marks that you see rather, are not bruises, they're hickeys. These all okay? Alright. So I'm going to get some cups on various acupuncture points on Liz. And after somebody is cupped, it's really important that they drink lots of water that day. Because cupping is a really great detox therapy, it pulls a lot of toxins up through the muscle tissue, which are then, we're able to filter them in our body and excrete them. So it's important that people drink a lot of water to flush out all those toxins that are pulled up. As far as other aftercare, I usually tell people to honor what their body's feeling. Some people get a big burst of energy after cupping because it opens up a lot of soft tissue. You know, you'll release some muscle knots and you'll walk out of here feeling great. Other people feel kind of quiet. You know, their body's processing this shift. There may have been some toxins released, so they just need to kind of sit still and honor that for a couple hours, drink some water. It's it's a powerful therapy. Even when it's done lightly, it gets a lot accomplished. Those feeling okay, Liz?
Mm-hmm.
So generally during a treatment, I leave them in place a little longer than this, but I'm going to take them off now just to show you guys what it looks like when we're done. So let's start up here. Just going to release these cups nice and gently. And Liz doesn't have much color coming up, which is good. It means that her detox pathways are working well. There's not a ton of toxins being pulled up right away by me, so she's doing a lot of that management on her own. It also shows that there's not a ton of muscle stagnation here. Granted, these cups are pretty light, but generally if you have an area with a lot of stagnation, a lot of inflammation, a lot of stuck blood and chi, you'll get more of that reddening shaw under the cups when I lift it up. And I've said this before in other videos, but I like to describe cupping as a reverse massage, where instead of pushing down into already locked down, painful, angry tissue, you're lifting up with the cups to draw blood and chi up through that stuck tissue, to reoxygenate it, pull up any old stagnant blood, and fill it with nice, fresh, oxygenated blood. So that is my little mini cupping spiel. I hope you found it useful, and feel free to get into the clinic, schedule an appointment, and try it out for yourself. Thanks.